Welcome to the Disney Underground, your ultimate destination for all Disney things. I'm your host, Sammy D, and my co host, Jean Fitzmagic. Hey, who doesn't love coffee? Today we have special guests where we're going to talk about the top 5 coffees in Disney World. So grab your Mickey ears, buckle up, and get ready to explore the Disney Underground. Hi, Jean.
Hey, Sammy, we're gonna talk some coffee today, right? Top five with Matt, the Disney Coffee blog.
I'm excited. Could
Me
we
too.
add Joey's Cafecito to the top 5?
I
I
mean,
mean, he
it's.
does
I know
make
it's.
it at Disney.
I know it would probably be in my top five. I don't know if it's in Matt's top five. We'll have to find out.
Okay.
But yeah. So, how's your week been?
It has been crazy, but I'm super excited to be here. We are now, I think, officially, I know I said this last time, but we are officially a week away before our bathroom is completely done. I know I said that last week and the
I
week
feel like
before
you did
that.
say it last week.
I did. We had some minor hiccups, but
I feel like you did say it last week.
oh, are you
Okay,
watching our show?
I'm watching just so I can see chat because I can't see chat otherwise. I don't keep that screen open.
That is true. Me too. Don't worry. Don't feel bad. But yeah, other than that, just been good. We're 14 days away from, going back to Disney. I'm super pumped and excited. Yes, see, never ending bathroom construction. It's true.
It's
It's
rough.
true.
It's rough pumpkins. It's sticky. It's sticky wickets.
Yeah. How are
So
you?
Beth, I'm good. I'm good. And, I'm missing the draft tonight. As everybody knows, I'm a football junkie, and I'm missing the draft tonight. But it's okay because I get to hang out with my little sis Sammy D. And so yeah, so well, we're blocking it out. If anyone, I'm gonna say one thing. If anybody puts any teasers about the draft in the chat, I'll lose my goddamn mind. So please, there better not be one thing about the draft in the chat today. Otherwise, they're getting banned. They're getting banned. I'm DVRing it, and I'm going to watch it fresh as of 10 o'clock, as if it never
Okay.
happened. So there's that.
So make sure you let Joey D know because he would be
Joey
the
D,
one.
Joey D, don't put anything in the chat, or you're banned,
Or you're really fired.
or you're really Lion Reef. Nice. Yes. We don't want him. We have Zach Wilson. Why would we need Ryan Leaf?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's not this show,
yeah,
okay?
wrong show.
Wrong show.
Go to Pete's for that. Yeah, it's been a good week. I mean, I'm hanging out with Zoe right now. We're doing the show, and we're gonna talk some coffee in a few minutes. We have headlines. Do we want to talk headlines?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, you go first, or do I go first? Who goes first?
You go first.
All right,
I'll give you the good one.
All right, Walt Disney. Yeah, right. Walt Disney World's new treats for the May 4th. Do we have any of these on display for us to see? Because I haven't seen these yet. I know you're
I am
excited about them.
so jealous. I want to be there so bad. But let's see what Joey D brings up first.
Ooh, okay. It looks like the gray stuff. Try it. It's delicious, kind of thing.
It does, and it looks like brownie pieces and maybe
Yeah.
little chocolates.
Is that gonna be like cookies and cream as well, like the stuff at Be Our Guest?
To me, it looks like it. It's a galactic gray. It looks like it's a vanilla soft serve
Oh,
with
it's ice cream.
mint
Okay.
flavored chocolate cream cookie crumbles, chocolate drizzle, white chocolate pearl brownie with some sprinkles, and the falcon is made out of the white chocolate piece.
Is that thing on the top, the Millennium Falcon? Is that a Star Wars themed communion wafer? It looks like a communion wafer with the Millennium Falcon on it.
It is going to be available at the Polynesian.
Really? It's not a Galaxy's Edge thing.
I don't think so. I think that's at the Polynesian, and it's going to be available May 4th only.
Oh, okay.
I want to go.
Wookiee cookie we always love. To me, my only beef with the Wookiee cookie is you got to get some of that cream out, like because it's too much cream for the Wookiee cookie. But other than that,
I do. I was actually a little disappointed. Don't hate on me, but I didn't like it. I don't know. I thought it was okay. It wasn't like my favorite Disney.
I'll give you a little. The first time I ever tried a Wookiee cookie was the first time I ever met Andrea and oh hey, Mr. Drew's in the house.
It's Pop.
The first time I had a Wookiee cookie was the first time I met Andrea and Larry from Our Cast Life.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just finished my Wookiee cookie and they walked in the room.
So this cupcake, this Darth Vader cupcake, is a chocolate cupcake with chocolate peanut butter cream, and it's dipped in dark chocolate. It's like, to me, that's a lot of chocolate.
It's
Flakes.
is it me? Or does it look a little boring to you as well? Does it look a little
I wouldn't say boring. I just think like if you're a chocolate lover, this is for you because it's like chocolate flakes, topped with chocolate Darth Vader. It's just like to me, it's a lot of chocolate. This is going to be available in the back lot. It's going to be from May 4th through May 31st. So that will be pretty exciting because like you have some time. It's not just May 4th. Okay, that one is that like raspberry?
Oh, I love the dome cake. Are we looking at the dome cake? Which one are we looking at first?
So I'm looking at the first one to the left.
Okay. I don't know what that is. What is it? Do you have a description of it?
Let me see. You know what? I don't have a description for that. What would you call that one? The one to the left. Is that
It looks like it's got a little chocolate sauce on the side right there. It's got some looks like a vanilla icing with a little gold, like not gold, I'm sorry, with a chocolate coin on it. It looks very it's like a vanilla cake. I can't tell what kind of cake it looks like a regular vanilla cake.
Yeah,
But the dome cake, I love these dome cakes. So the Darth Maul dome cake to the side, on the right, I would love that.
You know, I don't know. I'm okay. I mean, this one's not like my top. It's not my favorite. It's okay. It looks. I could pass.
I would have that. I would have the dome cake for sure.
Okay, that I'm excited. Hello, churros with chocolate sauce. Yep, sign me up. Where are we going?
Yeah, but I mean, are they going to be good churros? I feel like we don't have the good churros by us.
Everybody says that. I have never had the Disneyland one, so I'm not sure. I have nothing to compare. I don't know. By the way, I just saw right now the dark side little doom that you were talking about. It's a milk chocolate.
Oh, okay. Hey, Morgan.
With a raspberry mousse filling and silver almonds and chocolate shortbread cookie. I think that's the other one. It was a shortbread cookie.
Wait, real quick, because I just see it in the chat. Darth Maul is her favorite Star Wars villain. Who? Come on, Morgan. Come on, Morgan.
He's so good. Hi, Morgan. He's good.
First of all, Morgan, great show on Tuesday. You guys do a fantastic job on Tuesday nights. If anybody hasn't checked it out yet, check out Castles and Cocktails. They do a great job over there. So, and Morgan's a part of that show. She's fantastic on it. But do a little better on the Disney on the Star Wars villain. Darth Maul can't be your number one villain.
Why not? He's so good.
But what about Darth Vader himself?
He's okay. He's not my favorite.
What about? All right. Okay. Fine. What is this?
So this is the new. It's a light up. It's a sipper, and it comes with a lanyard, and you can put it over, and you can pick any fountain beverage that you can put inside of that. Tell me that's not cool.
How about some tequila? Can you put tequila in that? Because that would be fun.
I mean, sure, you can do it, but it lights up. How cool is that? If you're like a huge Star Wars fan, this is the cup for you. This is so cool. It lights up. You can bring it home, put whatever you want. If you do want to put tequila or whatever you want to put.
Some Patron,
whatever. Aguardiente, if you're Colombian, whichever one.
My wife's Colombian. Or how about some cafecito from Joey D?
Yes, Joey does make good cafecito, so you could put that. Even though, I don't know, maybe it's too hot for that. I don't know.
Is it glass or is it plastic?
It is plastic.
Okay. I like it. It's a cool sipper.
So it will be available May 4th. So that's pretty cool.
What's the thing on the left? It looks like a turkey.
Well, you're the Star Wars fan. What is that?
I have no idea what that is. It looks like kind of like if I look at it the corner of my eye, it looks like something for Thanksgiving. It looks like a turkey. It's Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving colors.
So this you can find in the Polynesian. I don't know who this is. This is Queen something.
Amidala?
Yes. And it's a chocolate piñata, and it's dark chocolate filled with ruby, chocolate, raspberry, bark, and it is available by May 1st through May 31st. I don't know what that is.
Padme. I said I got it. Well, isn't it Queen Amidala Padme? It's the same person, I think, isn't it? I'm sorry, Morgan. I'll tell you what. I'm interested in these Millennium Falcon Cape Pops. What's the deal with that? Give me that.
Okay, so these, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. It's a plant-based coconut and blueberry.
Ooh, I think I'm there for that.
Really? I don't know. And it has like a swirl. It's dark chocolate. What is with the dark chocolate? I'm wondering.
I feel like there's a couple now that have this dark chocolate theme, but you know that Star Wars, I'm sorry, Disney goes on the theme sometimes. They like to make like a theme. Maybe dark chocolate is the theme for a lot of these treats. Hey, Movie Mania Nick in the house. I see him in the chat. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm into this. I'm not worried about it being plant based. I like that kind of stuff anyway. But coconut and blueberries, that sounds like a cool little combo.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Now that's pretty cool. I like that. It is a Dole Whip mango swirls with habanero soft serve in a red velvet cone with toasted graham crackers.
I like that
chocolate because they have.
And it also has the little communion wafer with BB-8 on it.
Isn't it cute? But look at the details on the cone. Tell me that's not cool.
Yeah, I like the fact that it's red. You don't see that very often.
You don't. But I think that this I'm interested. This I would definitely try it. It looks really, really cool. So I would try this one.
I would definitely try this myself.
Yeah, this would be my
thing.
And then I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
That's a lot.
It is. What would you say is your favorite out of the group? What would you, if you had to go try one thing first? What are you trying first?
One thing.
Sammy?
I would love to see what the cup looks like in person because the picture's really dark, so I can't really get my feel on what the actual cup looks like. I would love to see it in.
First of all, somebody time out Patty Puddles. Dark chocolate is not better than milk chocolate.
I'm sorry. Come on.
It's good, but it's not better than milk chocolate. Somebody time him out. I'm done with him.
Mute. No, I'm just kidding, Patty.
I tell you what, I would love to see that cup in person.
Right? Because it's too dark. You don't get like the full feel.
I think that gray ice cream, I think I would want to try.
Yes.
I think the gray ice cream, the first thing we showed, I think that would be the one I have to go to first. Wookiee cookie, I mean, they have that all year round.
Yeah, they do.
And it's great. If you haven't had the Wookiee cookie yet, go get it. It's really good, soft, chewy, like oatmeal cookie with that like icing on them. If anything, it might be a little too much icing. You might want to like scoop some of that off, but it's very, very good. And the cookie itself is really like it's like a chewy, and it's Chewbacca too. So it's like a chewy oatmeal cookie. It's really good.
But don't go in there thinking it's going to be the best cookie. Just go in there with an open
It's the best cookie. It's the best cookie.
It's not the best cookie.
It's the best cookie.
Go in there thinking like, okay, I'm going to try this and see.
It's good. It's definitely. I've gotten more than once. It's definitely a must get when you're.
You know what? How about this? Next time I go, I'll get one just to kind of.
Hey, have you ever had one before?
I have.
Okay. Hey, but you know what? Another quick question. Have you ever seen Aristocats?
I started to.
You started to watch it?
I did. I started watching it.
Okay, then I'm not mad. I thought it was, hey, Larry and Andrea in the house. We were just shouting you guys out from your show on Tuesday night, Andrea. All right, your turn for some news. Go ahead.
Okay, but wait, one more thing I do want to say. I do want to try the Dole Whip one. I like that combination. I think it would be really good.
Yes, I can see that. All right.
Okay, so Walt Disney Studios shares the first trailer of the Wish movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't. Are we going to show it? Do we actually have it to show?
Do we have it? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I would love to.
This is where I normally blame Patty Puddles for ruining a show, but Joey D has it. That's
he's
I gotta get
fired.
I gotta get him on my other shows, man. Patty Puddles never have had that set up. Actually, shout out to Patty Puddles. He's done a tremendous job.
Where wishes come true, where your heart's desire can become a reality. What if I told you that place is within reach? All you have to do is give your wish to me.
I wish. What was that? Whoa, what are you doing? Valentino, don't eat that!
It didn't work. When does the magic happen, huh? I'm talking. I am talking. Ha! Who knew my voice would be this low?
So I look up at the stars to guide me and throw caution to every warning sign. I'm sure there will be challenges that find me, but I can take them on one at a time. Hey, I'm more than this, so to have something more for us than this.
I'm excited. I'm
I'm
excited.
actually really excited. Does it give you?
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
And
I was just gonna say to you, it has the same animation style as Encanto.
of Encanto mixed with Frozen.
Yes.
Doesn't it give you that vibe?
I don't know if I mean I don't really know enough about it to know if they did, but it has almost that same animation style. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same animation team that did this and did Encanto, because it's very similar as far as the style of animation. I'm excited to see that. I had heard about it. I hadn't seen the trailer yet. It's the first time I've seen the trailer, and I tell you, it has me sold. I would definitely go see that.
I would definitely see it. It looks.
The music
really
sounded
good.
like we only had a little snippet of the music, and even the music sounded like it was going to be pretty good.
Oh my! I think that's going to be the next hit of like music. It could be the best. But I mean, I really thought for 1 second. Do you know the guy from Frozen, the little short guy that he's the villain? He's trying to like take over the. Oh my god! I can't believe it's
in the first one.
Yes, on the first one.
He wasn't short, was he?
No, not the little one. The one that
Weasel, the guy from Weaselton.
Weaselton, him. The person that does the voice, didn't it sound like him?
Not to me, but I got to listen to it again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, don't blame me. I keep asking you. You know what, Patty? I was trying to say before, but the video started. Actually, I was about to give you a shout out. He's actually stepped his game up big time on my other stuff. So I'm super proud of Patty for the production that he's been doing. So you're doing a great job, Patty. I was just teasing you. Looked like Chris Pine is the voice of the villain. Great. Yeah. You know, I was curious who was doing some of the voices. And I'll have to look it up.
Familiar.
What's that?
It sounded familiar.
He definitely sounded familiar. And I tell you what, even though the goat's voice wasn't that great, I want a baby goat now for a pet.
It doesn't take much to convince you, by the way.
No, you know me. But you know, the next pet I need is a raccoon. I need to have a pet raccoon. I want to adopt a raccoon. You know, I am not allowed to legally to own one in New York, but what the government doesn't know, we won't worry about.
Okay.
So I may or may not already be looking to adopt a raccoon in New York. So, but in Florida I can have one. So when I go down to Florida, he can be with me.
Just be careful; they do have rabies.
Not if you get them from a breeder. I'm not gonna trap one in my backyard and keep it.
You would.
I would actually.
You absolutely would.
Fair. All right, so we're gonna do what should we do? Headless cat? No, gross. Sorry, Andrea, but I love Valak, but I couldn't. I couldn't.
It's like a texture thing.
Yeah, it's a texture thing. Yeah. Alan Tudyk does a lot of great animation voices. He's the voice of the goat. Thank you, Movie Mania Nick.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he did hey. He does, which wasn't even a voice. It was more like just noises. Like, why would you need to get Alan Tudyk, who's fantastic? He's a great actor in his own right to do just sounds, but he does a lot of animation stuff with Disney. So, all right, we'll do one more, and then should we get to our guest?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I think, am I next or are you next?
You're next.
I'm next. Okay. New details on Disney 100 at Walt Disney World Resort. Do we have any of the information on that?
I don't think I don't know if Joey D has anything.
Because I know we didn't have we lost some of the links. So some of these links, guys, we actually had it and we lost some of the links in
Okay, so one thing I did see, and Joey, if I did send you a picture of this, they have the new Starbucks Coffee House Collection thermals. It's available at Magic Kingdom. Look at that. Tell me that's not cute.
So there we go. We got that, which is perfect because and the fact that we're talking about coffee and stuff is a perfect segue into our guest too in a minute.
I love the purple, the pink, the gold. I just love the colors together. And then the Cinderella castle. It just looks so cute. Like I love it. And I love like tumblers and mugs and stuff like that. So that's one of the things. But before we I do want to show off have you seen the new Haunted Mansion ornaments? No,
is that our next headline, or you just want to talk about?
That's not. I just happened to add that in.
You know me, I'm very anti Haunted Mansion. I despise the Haunted Mansion. You know that. No, I'm just joking. Show us. We want to see it. I love the Haunted Mansion.
I'm heartbroken.
No, I love the Haunted Mansion.
Look how cute is that?
Yeah.
Why are you saying
It's all right.
It's like in the it's like a coffin in the marching band. It's so cute. It's
for Christmas. Would you put that on your Christmas tree? Sammy,
by the way, this year I am doing a Haunted Mansion Christmas tree. I will be 3D printing little eyeballs and kind of putting it on the tree. I promise.
Make a Halloween tree. That's not a Christmas tree.
that's gonna be my. Look how cool that is. They're $29.99. They are
cool,
super cute.
but
Why are
can't put that
you
on my-
hating?
I'm not hating. I just can't put that on my Christmas tree.
Okay, can you at
Understand.
least? How about I show you my Christmas tree and then you can tell me like, damn, that was good. Or whatever.
If it's good, I'll be on. But I'm gonna be honest. If it's horrible, I'm gonna tell you it's horrible, Sammy. You don't want me to lie. You don't want me to start.
No,
lying
I know. You're not that. You're not. You won't. You don't care about hurting my feelings.
No,
You're like, ah.
of course not. Of course not.
That's why you
All
and Joey get along so well.
Well,
You guys-
we usually we'll game plan mean things to say throughout the day, and then so when he comes home and saying something mean to you, it's probably my idea. He's just taking credit for it.
Okay,
So,
thanks.
but I'm only teasing. I digress. All right, so do we need to take a commercial before we
Yeah, let's take a quick commercial break.
Okay, so we'll take a commercial break. We'll be back right with our guest, Matt, Disney Coffee Blog.
Happiness is addictive. Passionate about spreading laughter and creating smiles worldwide. Happiness is addictive brings our global community together through humor, optimism, cheer, hopefulness, and merriment. Happiness is addictive. Happiness is addictive.
All right.
Welcome back. By the way, I just ordered my first Tron dress from Happiness Collection, so I'm so excited to get it.
Wait, can I say one thing? Because I don't know if Movie Mania Nick was here before you introduce our guest, Sammy. I just want to say one thing. Movie Mania Nick, I know he's in the chat now. I don't know if he was here right in the beginning. I know he's got the draft on somewhere in the room. Movie Nick, please do me a favor. Do not mention anybody that gets picked in the chat. I have it on DVR. I'm going to watch it as soon as the show's over. I'm going to watch it and enjoy some dinner and watch the draft as if it didn't happen yet. So please, Nick, if you love me at all, don't say any picks. I don't want to know, but the Jets pick, I don't know who anybody picks. So please, Nick, please don't put that in there. Thank you very much.
You are really traumatized if someone's going to put that.
Oh, I'll lose my mind. I'll lose it, Sammy. I'll lose it. So please, nobody put anything in there. And Nick, I know you wouldn't do it to hurt me. If anything, you just to let me know. But please don't do it. I want to watch it like as if it live. So
wow,
there we go. I need to get that out because I don't know.
Now I know your weak spot.
Thank you. He said, "Okay, we'll do it." Thank you so much, Nick, who has been super supportive of everything. So I want to shout out Nick. He's always been right there for us. Oh, I might be in the house. Hey, Mike B. All right, so go ahead, Sammy. I digress.
Okay.
Please introduce our guest.
You go right ahead and
I'll introduce him then. Let's welcome now Matt from Disney Coffee Blog.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, my man?
I'm doing well. I hope you guys are too.
We are doing pretty good. I mean, I'm not watching the draft, and I'm hoping I'm sitting on pins and needles that
he's
nobody's
really
spoil
sad.
It. But so far so good. That we'll catch it as soon as the show's over. But thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Anytime I can talk Disney and or coffee, I'm in.
Well, that's what we figured. We're doing an episode today. We're talking about our favorite coffees, and so I figured who better to have come on and discuss his top 5 favorite coffees was none other than Disney Coffee Blog. So Sammy, do you have a top 5 too, or do you have just a couple that you like?
I just have one. I mean, I do the Starbucks. I don't really drink coffee unless it's Cuban coffee. That's like strong.
So snobby.
I'm sorry. That's what
Good,
I was
though.
raised
And
with.
I think a little bit racist, probably.
I'm from Miami. That's all they serve here is either Starbucks or Cuban coffee. So that's just what I'm used to. It's not. And then Joey D makes the best Cuban coffee. So of course, I that's all that I drink.
My wife is always like, "Is he making cafecito?" Like when we were all in town together and we're gonna meet up with him. She's like, "Is Joey?" And last time Joey forgot his machine, so he couldn't make it. So
I was so sad.
There used to be a really good Cuban coffee in Disney Springs, but the Gloria Stefan restaurant closed down.
Oh, that's right.
And they moved it over to Margaritaville, but that was kind of the only place at one point where you can get really good Cuban coffee, and now you have to go off property.
Do they still sell I haven't been there yet. So is the menu pretty much the same as it was when it was in the Springs? I used to love it when it was in the Springs.
I don't know. It's probably changed. It's been a couple of years now.
True.
I went for like the grand opening, but that was kind of it. but it's always super packed. So I'm
Oh,
guessing.
and it's always a good time. They always got the music going. It's always a fun time. I used to love going when it was in the
Yep.
springs. You always go on like a Saturday night, and there's dancing, there's music, and it's just a good atmosphere in general.
Totally.
So I do miss it. All right, so yeah, so let's count down these coffees. What would be your number 5 coffee in Disney?
So I think getting coffee in Disney isn't just about like the type of coffee you get. It's like the whole atmosphere, right? So
Yeah.
I could probably give you like a top 50 or a top 100. So narrowing it down to 5 is pretty difficult. But in terms of like overall experience, my 5 would have to be the Trolley Car Cafe in Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
Just because it goes into the backstories. It flows into the overall theme and setting of that area so well. I never mind waiting in there because there's a lot to look at. If you think about the backstory, that building is where the red trolley cars parked at the end of the day. It's the garage, and you have billboards and trolley tracks in the ground, and you have maps around that area, and it would have been really cool to have the trolley cars.
Yeah.
But I just think it's awesome that they built an entire backstory around just a coffee shop, and it is an actual real life building in California, as most of the Hollywood Studios buildings are. So you could see it in real life if you're in LA.
That's pretty cool. So when you go there, what do you get? What is your favorite coffee that you get there?
For some reason, I always get a Bose, which is a brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso.
That sounds really good.
It's really good. It tastes exactly like an oatmeal sugar cookie. I highly recommend it, but I don't know, something about it. I'm like, I'm in Hollywood Studios, I'll go get a Bose.
That's really, I'm going to have to try. So I just got introduced to oat milk. We would do almond milk. So I got introduced to oat milk and I am obsessed. I go to Starbucks and I get an iced chai tea latte with oat milk. And it's
great.
Not super sweet like almond milk. It's just right. And I'm hooked already. I'm obsessed.
Yep,
I got to get it. So what is the fourth one?
So I would say of all the resorts, there's some great places to get coffee at Disney hotels, but I would say the 4th spot would be Le Petit Cafe in the Riviera Resort. It's just a really, really cool, tiny, as in the name, tiny coffee shop, but they're serving Joffrey's Riviera Resort Blend, which is probably my favorite coffee that Joffrey's makes. They have their monthly specials. They have great desserts, and then later on in the day, it like turns into a bar.
That's pretty cool. So in the morning, it's like a coffee spot, and then in the afternoon, it turns into a bar.
Yep.
You're talking about the one that you're talking about in the Riviera in the lobby, right?
That's right.
I didn't know. I'm always there in the morning. I'm never there in the evening where I didn't realize it turns into a bar in the evening.
Yep. You can see a lot of the Aristocats stuff around there because Le Petit Cafe was the coffee shop in the Aristocats, and there's art along the walls of the Aristocats movie. So
I love it.
Pretty cool.
I get cold whenever I'm at the Riviera. In fact, even when I'm not staying at the Riviera, sometimes I make my way to the Riviera, and I like to get coffee in there as well. They also have a cool lounge off to the side, so it's really it's a really nice place. In fact, one of the first times I hung out with shout out to Mouseperation Mike. One of the first times me and him hung out, and me, him, and Chrissy hung out. We actually got coffee there, and we hung out in that lounge just hanging out. But the Shakerado is one of the ones that I like. I always get the Shakerado from that.
I get that every single time. It's
a good one, right?
It's a strong iced coffee that'll
it'll wake you up, and it's nice and sweet, and it's that's the one I always get when I'm there. As a matter of fact, I got it a couple times last time. It's just double espresso shaken with demerara. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, just
Demerara?
kind of like raw brown sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shaken like an espresso and then poured into a cup over ice. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. And that's right. It wakes you up. Like if you're feeling a little groggy in the morning, get one of those. You'll be good to go.
They make their own at this location. They make their own cream. So I mean, that's not super difficult, but it's they have different flavors that you could use, and yeah, it's just a nice relaxing spot. If you get some coffee there, go out on the balcony and just chill.
That's awesome. All right, so what is your number 3?
The Nomad Lounge in Animal Kingdom.
Ooh.
So in addition to they serve coffee that you can't get at normal Joffrey's kiosks. They have coffee from Sumatra, and they have different Rainforest Alliance coffees that you can get as a French press. There's also a special boozy coffee that Joe Rohde found in his travels in Nepal while researching Animal Kingdom and brought it over here. And it's a hot coffee with Crown Royal, butter, and brown sugar.
Ooh.
And it's strong as well.
Sounds like
that would sound like it'll wake me up.
Yeah.
It's called Mustang coffee because that's the region in Nepal.
You know what? I did see that somewhere. I don't know if I saw it in a show that he was on, but I feel like I've heard that somewhere that about the Mustang coffee. I do recognize that one.
But it's overall, I mean, I'm sure you guys love Nomad Lounge, just sitting on the deck and getting some appetizers. But it's also a great place to duck in there when it's raining and grab a French press of coffee.
Yeah, they got a good charcuterie board there too. So you get to watch the flotillas go by. It's such a relaxing place, Nomad Lounge.
Yeah.
Sammy, have you done Nomad Lounge yet?
I haven't, but it's on my bucket list. I definitely want to go do it.
It's definitely just a cool vibe. You go there. It's nice. You get out of the heat a little bit. You're in the shade. You're right on the water, so you get to see the flotillas go by. I love the vibe there. It's a really cool vibe. All right, number 2.
Number 2, Barcelona Lounge in the Gran Destino Tower, because number 1, the entire Gran Destino Tower was created based off of a friendship between Walt Disney and Salvador Dali, and the short film that they started to create together called Destino plays on repeat in the lobby, and it's such a cool little 7-minute short that took like 55 years to make. But when you go to the Barcelona Lounge, you can have Spanish coffee, you can have normal Joffrey's coffee, they have nitro cold brew, they have alcoholic coffee drinks, and again, like there's a theme, turns into sort of like a wine lounge at night. So it's beautiful, and it's a great place to get coffee in the morning or afternoon or at night.
Love it.
That's great.
You know, even taking the elevator up to the top floor to hang out in the Dahlia Lounge, and go out on the mezzanine that overlooks the parks to watch fireworks. It's super cool.
I love that.
You know, before we get into number 1, for anyone who doesn't know, we've had you on before on other shows and stuff with me and everything. But just for whoever hasn't gotten a chance to really meet Matt from Disney Coffee Blog, give everyone that's not familiar a rundown of what they would find on Disney Coffee Blog and how it got started in the first place.
Yeah, sure. I started the Instagram account in 2019, I believe, right after we moved here, as a way to I got to do something with all these pictures that I'm taking. And I wanted to start like a Disney account because I was always taking pictures, but I didn't want it to be like the same Disney account as everyone else. So I thought I'll just do one thing. I'll stay in my lane and I'll cover one thing only and just be really good at that one thing. And I was just getting coffee all the time in Disney, and that's what I chose. And I roast coffee myself, so I have my own coffee company, and it kind of runs my life, literally and chemically. But
But that's so cool that like you even do your own coffee. I had no idea.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So I got the idea from watching the show on Netflix, Comedians in Cars Drinking Coffee with
I love
Jerry
that show.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Because he just picks up a friend in his car, goes to have coffee, and they talk about nothing. And I figured like it would be awesome if there was a Disney version of that where
Yeah.
we could go to Barcelona Lounge, get coffee, talk about like all the rumors and stuff that's coming, and then that would be like one episode. And I tried doing videos, I tried vlogging, and it just wasn't for me. So that's why I only have a blog now. But it's been a lot of fun. I meet lots of cool people like you guys, and I get to talk to anyone who wants to listen about Disney coffee.
Well, who like it's like Sammy said in the beginning of the show, who doesn't love coffee, right? So
yeah,
no, it's super creative. You know, I'd love to see maybe a little collaboration with you and the hot dogs in Disney. Are you familiar with James?
Yeah, we've hung out a couple times.
He's a good dude too.
He's a cool dude, and I really respect those people who stick to their niche, no matter what it is, as long as you're passionate about it and you obsess over it. I don't see that as a bad thing. I mean, there are way worse things to be addicted to than coffee or hot dogs or something. So,
or Disney.
Yeah, Disney.
So, all right, so what's your number one, my man?
Number one favorite coffee in Disney World, Gideon's in Disney Springs.
Which one?
So over the years, they've had some regular coffees, and they've had some special ones. So I think they were up to like 11 or 12 different coffees. But the peanut butter cold brew, hands down, is my.
I knew you were gonna go there. That's that good.
It's pretty. There's probably crack in there because it's so good.
It's definitely something that's like...
Gideon's is kind of like a staple in the Winter Garden area. Their bakery in Winter Park. I mean, they get their coffee from Lineage Coffee Roasting, and they add their own secret magic to it. And
Lineage, they're local, right?
Yeah.
I would say they get most of the stuff they get is all anything you see that they sell is generally from somewhere local that they. So I was almost positive that their coffee was as well.
Yep,
absolutely. Shout out to Steve
from
Gideon's. He's a great dude.
Yeah, absolutely. There have been so many times where I've gone to Gideon's just to get coffee, and I don't even think about getting cookies or cake just because the coffee's that good.
Yeah.
It's dessert coffee. Like, don't get me wrong, it's all super sweet, creamy coffee with crazy flavors. So you're not going to get like a black coffee there. But in terms of experiences, like I said earlier, I don't know. Just I stand out in the rain to get that coffee.
It is good. So let me ask you a question. Do you ever drink just regular coffee with cream and sugar?
I drink black coffee most of the time.
Really?
Yeah. And yeah, cream and sugar, it's all good. But the Disney coffees, they kind of know who their demographic is. So they're selling a lot of the dessert coffees just because it appeals to so many people, young and old.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I would say that would be true. So is there one that you wanted to add to your top 5 that you were just like, okay, maybe it's my top 6? Do you have one that you wish would have gone?
Yeah, like an honorable mention.
Oh gosh. Yeah, there's probably like 15 honorable mentions. So I don't think I can limit it, but I mean a lot of people like Starbucks because of the consistency, and they know that when they come to Disney World, they're getting the same coffee that they're getting in like Washington or Texas, and it's familiar to them. But that doesn't have to be bad, because if you go to the Starbucks in Disney Springs in the West Side, that's a Starbucks Reserve. And they have rare small batch coffees on a rotating schedule. They brew it completely different in a special brewer called the Clover. And
I didn't know that.
if you have your birthday rewards, or you've saved up enough stars to get like a free coffee, definitely get it at the Disney Springs Starbucks, because some of those reserve coffees that you get from places that you've probably never heard of could be like $8 for a cup of coffee, but it's free if you have your rewards.
Yeah.
So maybe my honorable mention is the West Side Starbucks, because of the uniqueness of some of the coffees they have.
Very cool. Now, do you ever do teas or chais or any of those? Or is it just strictly coffee for you?
Yeah, definitely. In terms of like Disney stuff, the Joffrey's kiosk in Animal Kingdom near Yak and Yeti, that flows into the backstory of Everest, because they are the tea company that gets the tea leaves from the side of the mountain, and that's what they sell.
Cool.
So yeah, that's a cool place. They have teas that you can't get anywhere else in Disney, and they have rotations on different iced teas, and it's not like the teas that come out of a machine. It's like actual real brewed teas with really good ingredients.
I'm addicted to, Sammy, what am I addicted to? What am I? The peach iced teas from Joffrey's. I drink like.
Yes.
We'll be walking. Sammy, did I not like run away from everybody to go get a peach iced tea? Every time.
One of the worst things with Gene is that he disappears because he has to get a peach tea, or he has to go to the bathroom.
I have to pee a lot because I drink so many peach iced teas.
They're so good though.
They are, and you're right. They don't taste like it's not out of a can. It's not a mix. You could tell they freshly brewed the tea. You can tell that difference in the flavor, how it's fresh brewed tea.
Yeah,
with the peach flavoring.
There was a time a couple years ago when the Joffrey's in Disney Springs, it used to be called Joffrey's Tea Traders, and they had a bar, and you can go in, you can select like tea leaves from the wall, and they'd brew it right there in a pot for you. They're not, I don't know if they do that anymore because it was kind of time consuming, but Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company, we kind of lose the tea in there, but yeah, they do some good stuff.
They definitely do. They definitely do. So before we get out of here, or we let you go, where can everybody find you?
Only on Instagram, Disney Coffee Blog. That's it.
Are you thinking about maybe doing a show like you? I think you might be put the link in there for us. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Are you thinking about doing a show where you do a little friends getting coffee in Disney Springs? You really should. You really should put it together. I would love to be.
Absolutely need assistance getting that. Just getting the format right, because like I said, I'm not one to like vlog. It gives me super anxiety when I'm in the park and I'm like, this coffee is good, and then I drink it on camera and then I see someone looking at me. I'm like, this is not going to go well.
I'm the same way. I get shy like that too. But you know what? If you did this show, you don't have to talk to the camera. You're talking to your buddy or whoever you're with. Let the other person worry about it. So like, yeah, you just need a cameraman really and a guest, and you're good to go.
That's all I need. Just a camera guy.
Matt, we got to make this happen. I think this would be, and I'm not even joking. You think I'm playing around? I'm being dead serious. I would love to see you be able to put this together.
Listen, I think it's a good idea. I say it's like there's a schedule of like, here are the episodes, here are the guests, here are the coffees, here's what we're going to talk about.
I love it.
So
I love it.
Super nerdy, and then.
But I would think it'd be fun. And if you ever do a peach tea segment,
I want to be your guest. If the peach tea segment, I want to be your guest for sure. That's all the peach teas I can drink in an hour. There we go.
And if you need chai tea latte, I would be the chai tea one. There you go.
Yeah.
You don't invite Sammy, or I'm not going to do it.
He's so nice. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll be really fun. I think you should do it. It's exciting.
Thanks,
Matt. We hope we see it. And again, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. We're relaunching the show. We only been back for about a month, so you're one of the first guests to come back. We appreciate you coming on. A lot of fun talking to some coffee with you.
I'm so glad. I love talking about this stuff, and I love listening to your guys' episodes. So
Awesome. We
awesome.
got to have you back to talk more coffee real soon.
Yes.
Well, there's a never ending list. So
There you go. I'll tell you, when you get the new show, when you get the and I'll listen. If I have to hound you every other day on Instagram to get you to do this other show, I'm going to do it. So when you have that other show getting ready to go, we're going to have you back so we can promote it for you. We got to have this show happen. I need this. I need this show. I need something to watch. So, but Matt, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Matt.
We'll
have
see
a
you
great
soon.
day.
No, thank you guys. See you later.
Thank you. So, Sammy, do we need to take another break before we get into the headlines again?
Break because we got lots to talk about.
Also, too, we don't have a contestant for the giveaway here in the moment. Couldn't make it. Something came up, so they couldn't do the show today. So they had to forfeit their spot. But we do have a prize that's going to go out to somebody in the chat, and it's going to be a a giveaway prize pack from Main Street Treats, who is our sponsor for the prize today. So make sure you guys tune in a few minutes. We'll be doing that. But I think we're going to do some headlines after the first break. So let's take a quick commercial break.
Craving your favorite theme park treats right from the comfort of your home? Introducing MainStreetTreat.com. We bring your favorite treats right to your doorstep. Visit MainStreetTreat.com today and go ahead, treat yourself.
So we have lots to talk about. We have, if you can bring up the headlines, because there's so many things happening.
What are we getting now? D23. You go, right? You go.
I go, yes. So D23 downsized in this week's layoffs and possible restructure coming. This is
Sanders.
It is. I don't like.
Yeah, nobody wants to see the layoffs.
No.
I'm surprised that with me, I think I'm always a conspiracy theorist when it comes to some of these things. Can't talk right. I'm just because I haven't eaten today. I'm hungry. Anyway, so I'm definitely hangry. You know what? I feel like they had this game plan to put Iger back in at a certain time. I'm surprised they didn't do this before they got rid of Chapek. Let Chapek take the fall for it. But it is what it is. We definitely don't want to see cast members lose their job.
No, and they're supposed to be losing up to a quarter of its staff. D23.
Yeah. So.
So that's
with the prices they charge for D23. I'm surprised they even need to cut anything. I mean, that's an expensive event. So
I mean, I wonder what's because their event is in September. So I wonder how they're gonna.
You never know, but you never know. By September, they might be already on the next phase of rehiring. Who knows? Hopefully, they are. So
yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. But what's next?
Right? D23 might as well be Coachella. He's got a good point, Joey. All right, so new Mickey Mouse pocket watch by Belova. Do we have a picture of this, Joey?
I don't think so. I don't think it was. Let me see if I would
love to see what this looks like. Does it have did anybody see it? Did it have like an old school look to it?
It does. It's a very old school look. It's looks antique. Let me see if Joey can. Let me see. If you're looking for something like antique, something that old looking, this is definitely for you because I did see a picture of it. I just don't know if all of our notes. Oh.
Looks like he's found it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Good job, Joey D.
So it's the second link down.
The second group down?
No, down.
Down.
That one. Right?
There you go. Let's see it.
So it's gold.
That is cool. I do like that.
It's something that if you want to like a collector's item, not something that you're going to be wearing every day. This is something that you want to just kind of put it up on the shelf, maybe pass it down to the kids.
I would probably wear it in my coat pocket every day, and I would just look at it to see the time. You know,
What am I gonna
I
do
would,
with you?
but I'm saying that's what it's for. You wouldn't wear it all the time. I'd be like, let me see what time it is. I would even if I knew the time, I'd want to be fancy and pull out of my chest pocket.
Where are you
and
gonna
look at
go
it.
that you need to be fancy?
I'm fancy all the time. I'm fancy right now with my Joe Namath jersey. I like it. I like it. I like it.
It's okay. It's like I said, it's not your bright colored, colorful Disney look. This is very
I want, but that's what I'm saying. I'd rather that. I like the old school kind of vibe.
Yeah.
No, I guess Sammy doesn't.
I like colorful stuff. Do you not see? By the way, look how cool this. Can you see the Maleficent bag?
Where is it?
It's right by my shoulder. Right there, that one.
Oh, I was looking on the wrong side. I've seen that.
Tell me how.
I'm just teasing. It's cool. It's glowing in the dark, right?
It does glow in the dark. I have a couple bags. Like this one glows in the dark too. But look how cool that one is.
I like it. You know what? I like the one you have up top. I never seen that one there. At least I didn't notice it. The bunny from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
I never noticed that one.
White rabbit.
Yeah, very cool. You've been wearing it all day. What is he talking about? What are you talking about, Patty? What have I been wearing all day? Oh, the jersey? Yeah, well, I put it on this morning, and I'm still wearing it. You see how he tries to make me sound like I'm some type of like scrub? I'm wearing it today. I got changed today. I got dressed.
Was that you were wearing it all day?
There was implication there. Hey, Nikki Baxter, you have great taste, Nikki Baxter. He was trying to imply like as if I'm like I wear like the same shirt all the time, and
he didn't say that.
Sounds like he was trying to clown me a little bit, but yeah, of course I got dressed this morning. I put a shirt on, and I'm still wearing it because I haven't gone to bed yet.
I think that you're very cranky because you haven't eaten.
I'm very angry. I haven't eaten it all today, and I want to watch the draft and eat my pizza and my heroes. I got a ton of food for this draft. It's right over there. I can't wait to like just tear into it. Sausage and pepper. We got a sausage and pepper hero. We got a meatball parm hero. We got some pizza. We're gonna have some good food in a minute. All right, but anyway.
Okay.
All right, special lighting. Wait, was I next or were you next?
No, that's me.
Oh, you go. Go ahead.
Okay, so special lighting coming to Spaceship Earth for Disney 100. This one I'm super excited. I will tell you, I don't think I sent Joey the picture, but it's completely, the ball goes completely blue and it has Mickey shapes.
Like hidden Mickeys?
Yeah, like hidden Mickeys, but like it's actual Mickey shaped. It's so cool. I mean, I'm excited. I hope that I know even with the 50th being done, I hope they continue with the lighting on the Spaceship Earth ball. It looks so cool.
I think there it is. Oh, is that what you're talking about, Sammy?
Yeah, you see how
good job, Jody. I love it.
It's so cool.
And you're right. I hope they keep with what they've been doing with where it's like to the music and it changes colors and let's keep that going. That doesn't need to be a 50th thing. That thing needs to just stay forever because it just makes it's just beautiful. It really is having all the lights on it.
Gorgeous, and you're able to change the theme.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that they stay with it and just continue. Every time every festival, go ahead and change the theme to it. So I'm excited.
Hey, Selena Torres.
Really cute.
All right, so now my turn. New treats, sips, and merch coming to Disney Cruise Line for silver anniversary. Yeah, I don't. I mean, like, what are we talking about with sipper? What kind of sippers they have? Or when you say sips, do you mean drinks?
No, I think they mean like maybe sippers. That for sure, I did not send Joey D, but I did see some of it. It was really cool. I haven't been able to go on a Disney cruise. I want to go on a Disney cruise. Hopefully, we did have one plan, and then the pandemic happened, and then we didn't know if.
Yeah, that was when we first met. When we first met you guys. You were still that cruise was like in the works. I remember.
Yeah, and I mean, we haven't really like rebooked it, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited to go on a cruise.
Hey, anyway, you can get pizza at 2 a.m. It was
look at that.
Look at Sipper. I like that Sipper. He's got like chrome shoes.
But that's at Disneyland.
Oh, that is the Disneyland Resort. I like it though.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, that's gonna be something you have to eBay that one. All right, what else we got? Your turn.
New Disney Visa discount released for Star Wars Galactic Cruiser. They're gonna have to give me more than just a Disney Visa discount.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like, is it?
I need a 50% off with an additional 20%.
it's still like $5,000.
Yeah.
It's craziness. It's absolute craziness.
Great experience if you're a Star Wars fan, but if you're like me, who's a Star Wars fan, but I would say like a fake Star Wars fan, like
You're a fake Star Wars fan?
I didn't grow up
At
watching
least
Star
you're,
Wars.
but I'll tell you what, I'll give you credit because you're admitting it. Some people would never even say it. Like I get called like a fake Star Wars fan because I disagree with some Star Wars stuff. If anybody watched DVC last week, I actually didn't like certain things that are going on in the Star Wars universe. And so some people will tell me, "Oh, you're not a real fan." I don't have to like something to be a real fan. I like it, but I don't like the direction they're going.
Yeah.
But the fact that you can sit there and say, "Listen, I like the stuff now. I didn't grow up watching it." People will try to limit your fandom, and they shouldn't do that. You can't put someone in a box because they didn't watch it 20 years ago.
I didn't.
Where are you at now is really what's important.
Correct. So I didn't watch Star Wars until I had Aiden. Gene said he didn't like Vader.
I do. No, I didn't know when they say Vader. I like Vader. I didn't like Mandalorian this year. I'll tell you that much.
So I agree with Patty Puddles. I actually looked up going Royal Caribbean 2 weeks, going to like Italy and all of those places, and it was cheaper than staying at Star Wars Hotel.
Yeah, the resort,
and that was for a party of 4.
Yeah, that Star Cruiser is way too much right now. I think it'll come down because I think they'll need people to go on it. But the fact that it's not that big and you only have like 100 and something amount of people in there to begin with, it's going to be easy for them to fill. So that's what's going to be able to keep those prices up for the time being at least. So. All right. My turn. The new Haunted Mansion Gargoyle Tiki mug. I gotta imagine you have a picture of this.
It's so cool.
You can't look how excited up you got. Let's see it.
I'm so excited. Okay. I don't know if Joey has a picture of this. Like I said, we did lose our notes. So if Joey, you should have it in text message because I texted to you right away.
Did you already place your order, Sammy?
You can. You have to be there.
Are you going to be there to get it? I know you're going soon.
It's probably going to be sold out by the time I even get there.
You have to eBay it. And
if someone can get it for me, and I will give you the money. It's so cool.
I don't think you can find it.
Here. I sent it to him by text because I had seen it and I was like, I gotta have it. And even he agreed with me. He's like, wait, look at that. I need it. I need it.
I pictured something cooler in my head.
It's
$46 for a mug.
Well, that's what it is on that. I don't know how much it is in. This is like a random site. I don't know what it is on this.
Oh, okay. Do you remember what it was in Disney?
I don't know, but come on, that thing is so cool.
Oh, but they'll give you 12% off if you buy 4 of them. Yeah, get the hell out of here. $180. Get out of here.
Tell me that's not cool.
I expected it to look better. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It wasn't. Sorry, Sammy. It wasn't really for me. Hey, you know what? Before we continue with our stuff, why don't we do the giveaway, which is gonna be for a prize pack for Main Street Treats.
Let's go with that.
Pick a number 1 through 100.
27.
Just let me jot this down so I don't forget. All right, 27. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna read a question. The first person in chat.
eBay is $29.
Oh, good job, Patty Puddles. I wish you could be that quick on the draw on my show.
You don't compliment him and then give him a mean comment.
You're right. I apologize, Patty. Tell Mom I'm sorry.
You just gave him a shout out.
I did. I don't know. I'm
sorry, Patty.
I'm upset.
We're gonna teach him to do better.
Well, I got to learn. But here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna put in. Since we don't have a contestant today, we're gonna let the chat have a chance to win this prize pack from Main Street Treats. So I'm gonna say a question. The first person to get the correct answer in the chat will win the prize pack. So are you guys ready? Sammy, you ready?
Oh man, I'm ready.
All right.
By the way, I'm terrible at these games, but go for it.
It's a Lilo and Stitch question. What book does Lilo read to Stitch? What book does Lilo read to Stitch? Does anybody know?
Wow, I picked a really hard question.
It's not your fault. Somebody would have had to get this question right. Is it in there at all? Janet, It is the ugly duckling. Janet Brofman gets it correct.
Wow, awesome.
But she has been disqualified, Janet. You are a Cowboy fan, it seems. So therefore, you are not allowed to win this prize, Janet. Congratulations. I'm only kidding, Janet. I appreciate the fact that you have a football symbol in there. Even though we don't like the Cowboys, right? Sammy, do you like the Cowboys?
I'm not a football fan, but I would by nature, because I married a 49er.
You can't like the Cowboys. And Janet would understand that. Janet would understand that. Good, congratulations. All right, so it's gonna be. We'll get in touch. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to switch real quick because I don't have the banner in here, but I'll tell you where to. Because I need an email to send it to. You know what? I'm gonna put it in chat. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna put my email in chat. Hold on. All right, so give me 2 seconds because I'm typing right now.
Oh my goodness.
And what you're gonna do is, Janet, you're gonna email me, and then I'm going to get your info. Email me, just email me your information, and then I'll get it to Don't say it, Nick. Don't say it, Nick. Don't say it. I'm gonna put my email in chat, and you need to get me your information so I can get that over to Main Street Treats, and you can get yourself the prize pack that they have. So, and we'll shout them out. They do a great job. I've actually gotten stuff from them all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm so mean to Patty Puddles all the time, but Patty Puddles used to send me Main Street Treats pretty regularly. Even when I was living in Florida, he used to send me Main Street Treats. So I was actually there. He would still send me some really cool stuff from them. So make sure you guys go check them out. We played the commercial a bit earlier. And congratulations, Janet Bronfman. I just sent you I put in the chat. Did it go in there? I don't see my.
Yeah, it did.
So just email me your information, and I'll make sure they get you that prize pack. Congratulations on the win. All right, so that's all. Let's go back to our.
By the way, stuff. I cannot believe you have Patty Puddles is too good. You want him for this show? He would send you Main Street Treats.
Yeah, because I earned it as being a good brother. I have earned those Main Street Treats. So he did the right thing. He didn't. It wasn't like he did anything special. He should have done those because I'm a good brother. He'll tell you. Ask him.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next topic because I'm gonna mute you.
New Disney merch for the Little Mermaid.
Wait, you missed one.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry. The popcorn bucket. How can you just?
Well, I gotta be honest. I'm not a fan
of popcorn bucket. Arrives at Disney Animal Kingdom.
I gotta be honest.
Look how cute he is.
I was gonna clown it, but that's actually really cool. I love how it has a Hakuna Matata.
I need one of those. I hope it's still there when we go.
I do like it. That is pretty cool. I'm sure we'll be able to get it still. I think they learned their lesson from the whole Figment thing, which was like absolute craziness. You should be able to find it, I'm sure. All right, new Disney merch: Little Mermaid, Munchlings, Picnic Dooney, and more. What's Munchlings?
I'm not sure because that's not the newbie. The
Numio. It's not.
Are the Munchlings?
The pillows that look like different snacks and stuff. Like will be like a s'more. Like isn't the s'mores one like a Big Hero 6? It looks like a s'more.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it is. So yeah, all right. I know what Munchlings are. They're very cool. So they got some new ones for that was just released. All right, cool.
And then reservations now open for Garden Grill character breakfast at Epcot. I love Garden Grill. I do wish they would have overall would get kind of remodeled, but I love the concept. I just think that everything is old style, even if that's what they were going for. It's
not even old. It looks it's not even old fashioned. It's just outdated. That's a better word for it. Old, it could be you could say, oh, it looks old, meaning old fashioned. It's just outdated. It looks like something from the 80s, which is
Yeah, I mean, the food is great. Don't get me wrong. Breakfast or dinner.
I've never had food there. I shouldn't say that. I've never had the breakfast there. I can't call it breakfast. Breakfast is that good?
Breakfast is good. They do serve breakfast from 8:30 to 8 to 11:25, and then I think they do a lunch, and that's from 11:30 to 3:40, and dinners from 3:45 till 8. I mean, it's I love it. I mean, for breakfast, they have like a cinnamon breakfast loaf, scrambled eggs, smoked bacon, Mickey waffles, of course, and cheesy potato casseroles, which was really
That
good.
sounds good. We make something like that here with tater tots. Tater
And
tots
then
and
they have a
eggs.
grilled flank steak with ranchero syrup, like type of sauce type of thing.
Oh, that
I
sounds
mean,
good.
they even have
What took so long to
mimosas.
bring this back, though? I don't get what took so long to bring it back.
I don't know.
But all right.
I'm not sure, but they also have mimosas. Just want to throw that out there.
There you go. Yeah, so that way, those get you through the day sometimes, ladies. Dealing with the kids. Tickets go on sale for the 2023 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Walt Disney World. To be honest, I think we could say this, and I think we would agree on this, Sammy. Who really cares about Halloween at Disney? Correct? Who cares about that? Nobody cares.
How do I remove you from the? I love Halloween. So
I know you love
super
Halloween.
Excited. It's not 200.
$250 per person. Jeepers creepers.
It's not. Don't listen to him.
Is he being serious right now?
No, I can't.
Wow.
No, he's fired. Fired.
I mean,
Done.
you want to get stuck with Patty Puddles? I would watch Go Ahead Firing if I was you. You don't want to deal with that.
This year, I promised myself that I would go to Mickey's Not So Scary. It's been a couple years with the pandemic, and last year we didn't go. But this year, I need my Headless Horseman dose, and I need my Haunted Mansion and the parade and all that. So I will be going.
Okay, I get that. Oh, there's John Proffman. All right, so what do we got next?
So Pixar Plays character meet and greets to reopen at Disney Hollywood Studios. I heard Edna's coming back. Edna Mode returns, so I'm super excited. She'll be at Hollywood Studios May 14. So that would be, I'm excited. I always like
and she's going to be regular at that point?
She should be regular at that point.
Patty, I'm sorry, Patty. I feel bad now.
You should feel bad.
I do. I really don't. I'm just hungry.
You're like hangry.
But all right, so she'll be back full time after that?
She should be back full time. Also, the little special encounter with Mr. and Mrs. Incredibles and then Frozone, they'll be back. That experience where they do that dance party, that will be back.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Also for Monsters Inc. 2, they'll be back too. Kind of things are slowly kind of getting back to before. So I'm excited.
I don't know. I mean, they're laying people off, but yet they're bringing that back. So it's kind of like bittersweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right. The Boneyard closing for refurbishment at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Are they going to close it all together? Because they're going to be getting rid of Dino World, the Dino area. Dino
It
Land.
looks like it's quick. It's from May 1st through June 12th.
But they're going to be getting rid of Dino Land USA eventually soon, right? So that's what they're saying.
Correct. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're just going to keep it. But it looks like they're doing a small, I can't imagine what they'll be changing that would take so quickly, a month and month and a half. I wonder what they'll be doing. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. It's not something I usually do, to be honest. I'm not a Boneyard guy, so I don't know about you. Do you ever really?
I've gone once. Usually, honestly, Animal Kingdom, I head straight to Pandora and I had my pod burgers. We usually don't do a full day at Animal Kingdom, even though we love Animal Kingdom. It's just, I think the last time we did a full day at Animal Kingdom was with you guys. But since then, we hadn't been. We usually go right Everest, go to Pandora, get our pod burgers, and then we're out. We usually drive back home that day. But I haven't. It's been a while.
Yeah, remember I got sick from the pod burgers last time when we were there together.
I know.
What was that about? Yeah, it gave me a little, it hurt my stomach, man. I got a little nauseous. I couldn't do it. I missed one ride because of it. I was like, I don't know. I was
Maybe it's because you have to go to the bathroom so many times.
No, it wasn't even like I had to pee. It was like I was going to throw up.
Oh.
And I love those pod burgers.
A lot of bathroom breaks. I mean, you took more than my son took.
I think we're probably about even. I want to be honest.
No. You
don't be a big baby and hold it.
I don't want to have to hold it. I don't want to have to hold it, Sammy. Sammy yelling at Sean for the first time. I didn't want to have the sensation of having to pee while I was on it for the first time.
You don't understand. We were so excited.
I know, which is why I didn't want to have to feel the sensation of having to go to the bathroom. I want to just pee and be fresh for the ride.
Listen, and then Joey was like, "Hey, listen, there's probably a bathroom when we get there." No, and you had to like go to the farthest bathroom.
I didn't go to the farthest bathroom. We were in Tomorrowland. I went to the one in Tomorrowland right next to what's the ride? Space Mountain. I didn't know there was going to be one up there. I didn't want to get all the way up there. Then have to walk all the way back.
At that point, I hope you would have held it.
I don't want to have to hold it. That's right, DisNerds Network. All right, your turn.
Okay, so updated lighting effects materializes at Walt Disney World Haunted Mansion.
Enough with the Haunted Mansion.
I love Haunted Mansion.
You probably don't even go, hey, let me look up Disney news. You probably just look up Haunted Mansion news, and then you get all the Haunted Mansion stories.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. Just make an episode of Haunted Mansion, and everything else can be on a PowerPoint.
On a PowerPoint. I'll do like the 10 Haunted Mansion stories and like 3 other stories, and Gene can do those stories.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Of course.
All right. When did this become P-Talk? That's a good question, Nick. Disney digs up at a time capsule buried by cast members at Disney's Animal Kingdom 25 years ago. Was there any bodies in that?
No, it was no bodies.
Did they find Jimmy Hoffa?
I did see the video somebody posted. I think it was on TikTok or Instagram. I saw the video. It was really cool. I wish I could. I did like all the stuff that they had taken out. They had like floppy disk, and people were like, "What is that?" And they
the
had
big square ones. I remember those.
Like a bunch of floppy disks. They had VHR, the
VCR.
VCR. There we go. They had the VCR. They had a couple. People were like, "What is that?"
VHS tapes. Yeah, there you go. VHS tapes go in the VCR, which makes no sense. You think they'd just be called VCR tapes, but they're VHSs and they go in the VCR.
Correct. So I thought it was really cool looking at the maps and not seeing like Pandora World and the map. Yeah. It was just like, it was really cool to see and how like far in advance we've gotten.
There might have been, Nick. That's a good call out. That was like the 80s game. Remember, I think everybody always dies of dysentery in that game, don't they? Can you even beat it? Was it even beatable, or did everybody die of dysentery? I feel like everybody did. Sammy probably doesn't remember that game because you're a little young. She's a youngin'. All right. Who goes? Do I go? You go.
Okay. So Walt Disney World will suspend some fire effects following fire at Fantasmic at Disneyland.
I don't think we're surprised. I think that makes just about sense. I know we covered that on the rest pretty much all week.
I think you mentioned something about that on the last.
I think we did, and I know we covered it. We showed the video of it on DVC, and I'm pretty sure they did on Castles and Cocktails as well. It was pretty much a disaster, Joe. You're right. The whole thing just went up. I don't get what happened differently that caused it to go on fire.
I don't know, but the whole head just burst into flames.
Yeah, and everything was burnt out. So it doesn't look like that. That'll be. Well, you just said it. There'll be some fire effects following suspended fire effects. So yeah, you know what it is. What it is. 25 years ago is not. It was not the 80s. That's so scary to think of. Is it not? That 25 years ago it was 1998 and it wasn't the 80s. I still feel like it was like, yeah, like think about it. 1980s is. The 1980s was closer to the 1960s than we are to the 1980s now. I'm having an existential crisis. I apologize.
Yeah, you're having. Well, all right.
So, all right, let's get to the last topic we have when we get out of here. Is this my turn?
Yep.
Okay, virtual queue removed from Walt Disney World annual pass website and update on pass availability. Can people still get them? Right, they can. Right, they're still open. Right?
I'm gonna have to check that out because I'll be there in 2 weeks.
I believe they are. I believe that they're still available. I mean, I tell me, Nick, it's not funny, right? It's scary to me. Listen, Nick, that only means we have to win a championship for the Jets sooner than later because we don't have as much time as we once did. That's what that means, Nick. We need them to win next year because we don't know how much longer we have. We're not getting any younger, Nick.
Oh my goodness!
So go Jets
I can't with you.
Shout out to Nigel Downey. He just texted me. He almost gave away the information to me too. I was like, you're obviously not watching this. I texted him back. Says you're obviously not watching the show. Please don't give anything away in the draft. You started like texting me all stuff about the draft. I don't want to know. So all right.
I guess we'll see what that means.
You hear that cat?
Yeah, I hear the cat.
She's so annoying. That's Khaleesi.
Okay, so I guess we'll see what happens. But before we go, I do have some merch. You know me, I love my merch. I did find this really cute. So they do have the new Enchanted Tiki Room merchandise. They have a red and blue tank top. And then your favorite, aka Aiden's favorite, they have a reversible bucket hat.
I used to rock the bucket hats, man. Back in the
reversible.
Back in the 90s, man.
Tell me that's not cool.
Oh, let me see the other side of it real quick.
Look how cool.
I do like the bucket hat. I'm not gonna lie.
$34.99, not bad.
I do like the bucket hat.
The tank tops are $39.99, so a little pricey for a tank top, I think.
I like the blue one. I don't like the red one. I like the blue one.
Yeah,
the red one's too like, I don't know. It's too like theme parky to me. I like the blue one.
I guess it just depends on what type of like vibe you're going.
Why?
For.
Which one do you like better? You like the red one better, Sammy?
I like the bucket hat.
I like the bucket hat the best. I'm talking about the two tank tops. Yeah. I like the blue one better.
Joey D's more into the tank tops than I am.
He just shows off his arms. It's a show off.
What do I have to show? It's like nothing.
I got the what do women call them? The chicken wings?
If you have chicken wings, I have pencils.
I have chicken wings. All right, what else we got?
Okay, so there's new Magic Band Plus. They have the new Lion King, Marvel, and Mandalorian.
Oh wow, Mandalorian. Let me tell you something. If you guys are watching The Mandalorian, you got to be disappointed. That show stinks this year.
Okay, we are not talking about Mando. We're not talking about.
Let's not, because I'm going to put myself to sleep. That's how boring it was.
I do like the Lion King Magic Band. I do like the Marvel one. The only thing, the Mandalorian one gives me Tron vibes.
You know what? Put it back up. It does give Tron vibes,
right? So I'm not happy with that one. I'm going to give it.
No, there's nothing on that even says Mandalorian to me.
It has them in blue, and I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Man, they're really dropping the ball on that show. And the bracelets just go to show you.
It's not for me. I'm not a fan of it. But if you are, they're $54.99.
Hey, Disney Works in the house.
Oh, hi. So, okay. So last show, we were talking about Mother's Day. So they finally started to release some treats.
Let's see what they got.
Okay.
I can have them even if I'm a dad,
so
right?
Look at that. They have different chocolates. So it looks like they have mint, dark chocolate.
They kind of look like the little chocolates you get like at Ghirardelli's. Like
absolutely.
That's what they kind of look like to me.
But it says mom on it.
Oh.
Look, all their treats are pink. You got the little Rice Krispies, the apple.
It's making me more hungry.
All of this you can find at
the Street Confectionery. I like that. I like with the pink icing.
Yeah, look at that.
See, I'm assuming that bow on there is chocolate. I'm assuming
it is. That would be white chocolate.
Well, pink chocolate.
Well, it's
that's pink.
Chocolate. Yeah, I know, but it's.
All right, but the color is pink.
Yes, it's pink.
So that would make it pink chocolate.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, right?
Yes.
Chat, help me out. Is it pink chocolate or white chocolate? All right, what else?
I'm not even sure. Okay, so the last thing is with the new live action movie, The Little Mermaid. They are finally coming out with merch. So it's really cute. Let's see if Joe. Look at that.
Oh, what is that? Like a King Triton thing?
Yeah, and it makes noise. It's super cute.
That little kid looks like he's up to no good with it in his hands. I'm not gonna lie. He looks like he's up to some trouble with it.
That would be my son. He would do. Look at the ears are super cute. The water bottle. I love the earrings.
I'm assuming the girl in the water bottle is the mermaid. Is Ariel, correct?
Yes.
It doesn't look like either version of Ariel though.
It doesn't have like more of her reddish hair.
And she's a little bit lighter skinned than Hailey Bailey.
Ah, you see?
It doesn't look like it.
White chocolate flavored, but it's pink colored.
So we both win.
No.
He says everybody wins, Sammy. He said it, not me.
He's just
Go to
being
Mertz.
nice to you. So it's a cute super necklace. It lights up and it sings these songs. So that's super cute. And the Barbie doll, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's super cute. I can't wait to see the movie to kind of like see where all this merch, because like you look at the merch and you're like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
you
not
don't
your
really know where it
typical Little
fits.
Mermaid. But I think when you see the movie, it all ties together.
That's a good question, Nick. Are they going to change, for meet and greets and stuff? That's a good question. Are they going to change the character? They might do both. I could see them doing both in certain areas of the park. Maybe do the animated version of Ariel, or we could do the live action of Ariel. I mean, it would make sense for them to do both.
Yeah.
Right. I would think at least a little while they're going to want to do the live action version. Yeah, so they'll probably, from what I'm understanding, from what Mertz is saying, they'll probably be doing both. So at least that's what I'm understanding what he's saying, which makes sense. They're both represented in the movies. They both should be represented in the parks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
So that's all I got. I'm excited to see what they come. Well, actually, next week you're not with us.
Oh no, I'm actually gonna be I'm going to the premiere, one of the advanced premiere thing of what's the movie that's coming out, the
Guardian of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I was just waiting to see if that would even come out. You're like,
I couldn't even get the name of it. I was blanking on the name. I'm so hungry. I'm blanking on the name. But yeah, I'll be at Guardians of the Galaxy, the advanced screening on Thursday. It comes out Friday. So holy cow. Yeah, I'm having a hard time today, man. I've been up since 5 a.m. and haven't had literally one thing to eat today. So.
Why? That's bad for you.
Well, yeah, because I've had stuff to do. I haven't had a chance to eat, and I'm here now, and I'm going to eat. I'm looking right at my food. I can't wait to just devour it.
Okay, well, before we go on, we're going to go on our last commercial break.
Yes. Are we going to?
Happiness is addictive. Passionate about spreading laughter and creating smiles worldwide. Happiness is addictive. Brings our global community together through humor, optimism, cheer, hopefulness, and merriment. Happiness is addictive. Happiness is addictive.
I'm so excited for my Tron dress. I can't wait. Can I go?
No, you can't.
You know
man.
what? You're right.
I'm excited for it.
It's like you can't be bothered. It's true. So before we start wrapping up, we got anything going on besides that you're leaving us?
Well, you know what? You know who will be here instead of me, and hopefully I don't get Wally pipped and replaced for good. Is Morgan Stark will be here. So,
I don't know.
Then the following week, I'm by myself. You're leaving me the following week, so I don't know. I don't even know if we even have a guest host lined up yet. So we'll find out if we do. I'm not sure if we do yet. So I'll have to double check. Hopefully, I don't
know. Morgan's pretty good, so I don't know.
Morgan. I don't believe Morgan can do it the next week, so she can only do this week with you. So it's not. I don't think it's gonna be Morgan Stark. She can't do the following week. So we'll have to find somebody who. The problem is I feel like no one's gonna want to do a show with me because I could be annoying.
Yep. I don't know. That's just rumors I've been hearing.
It's probably accurate.
Morgan may be replacing Gene.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
I mean,
those are just rumors I'm hearing. This is just, I don't know if it's true.
You mean I can have Thursdays off to watch all the drafts that I want? Sign me up. Morgan Stark.
Never mind.
You want my job, Morgan Stark? You can have it.
Just to make you suffer, we'll just keep you on.
Disney merch. If you want to come on, we'll talk. I'll reach out to you. I'll be serious. If you want to come on, we do need a guest host for the 11th.
I'll be jealous. I want him to.
No. He says no. Rumor has it he's not a big fan of Sammy D. She's too snobby about the Loungeflies.
I am not snobby about the Loungefly. By the way, he loves Loungefly too. So
maybe he'll, I'll reach out to him on this week, and maybe he'll be the guest host, and then maybe Sammy has to worry about being replaced. We'll see how that works. See, the shoe fits on the other side of the shoe.
Oh my goodness, you're out of control. But this week I won't be doing any new designs because actually no, wait. This week is May 4th, right?
Well, next week is May 4th.
Next week, okay. So next week I do have a new design. It is Star Wars themed.
Can you give us a little hint? I think I know about it actually.
It's currently looking at you guys.
It's something with
the bag. Yeah.
I know which one it is because I already have an idea of what it is. Can I say it or no? I'm not allowed to say it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Am I allowed to say it?
Yeah, say it.
It's an Ewok.
Wait, first of all, how do you know this information?
Wait, so was I not allowed to say it? Were you just trying to play
I just want to know. You said you already knew.
I know some people.
Is Joey D giving out?
I know some people that know some people. I know some people that know some people, and I found out that you may be doing, you may or may not be doing very soon an Ewok set of ears.
Wow, I thought this was
right?
JSA, not JSG.
Well, Sammy, it's funny you should say that. We're thinking about changing the name to JGA, so we're JAG. We'd be Jag.
Jag. Okay.
So we're still playing with the names. I don't know if S fits in the new scheme of what we're looking to do. Joey will talk about it later. I thought you might have already mentioned it.
So look out for the Star Wars design Ewok that we have. Well, Ewok that we have coming to the shop on May 4th. And I am excited to have the show next week with Morgan. Be a nice change.
I'm
not
sure
some
it'll be a
hangry person.
I'm sure it'll be a great change. I'll be watching. Always watching.
Oh, great. I do have a Roz bag that we are, debating if we want to do a Roz.
Roz ears would be cool. You could put like words on the back of it saying always watching.
Yeah.
I like it.
Absolutely.
Or you could do one of Mike Wazowski and what's his girlfriend's name? And you could do like the snakes.
I know who you're talking about. I'm
blanking on her name. Sylvia.
Yeah. Sylvia, there we go.
So
thank you guys so much for coming on. And thank you for our guests. Thank you for the producer, chat, mod, and everybody who watched tonight. Don't forget to check out Mondays, The Villains. Maybe skip that show. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that show sucks, man.
Where you get to see this hangry and you get to see Joey, Mike, and Larry. And then on Tuesdays, Castles and Cocktail, where you'll see Andrea, Morgan, Heather, and Beth. And I will see you guys next week with Morgan. I'm so excited, but we'll miss you. We'll miss you. Okay, Gene?
Don't lie to me. You won't miss me. Nobody misses Gene.
I'll miss you. And then you're going to miss me the following week.
No, I'll be good. I won't. You have to feel that. I won't miss you.
I want Nick to myself. So I think I'm going to put me, Morgan, and Nick, and we're going to have a party.
Nick, come on, man. Nick, no, that's all right. Fine. All right, fine.
We'll just invite everybody. We'll do.
Everybody's invited. Zoe, what about you? Zoe, you in? Zoe's in.
We are going to do a party.
The Gene's with me not being around. That's the part. Okay. The theme
I'll
is
send everybody
no
the
Gene.
link.
The theme is no Gene. All right, I get it.
No Gene party.
Okay, I get it. Well,
thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, and thanks, Mike B, for modding for us tonight. You've been a godsend. Thank you so much. So
what were you saying?
No.
I'll take both Nicks. We're gonna do a party.
Yeah, why not? All right.
I'll send you guys the link. Don't worry. Thursday party, Disney Underground. See you guys next week. Bye.
Adios, everybody.